Greetings, Ethics crew. Dustin here. Hope this message finds you well and having a great start to the week here. Just a few updates for you. Week 2, we had violence in schools. I know this is a pretty sensitive topic, one that hits pretty close to home. I think really for all educators, as it's a lot of suffering that those schools and people go through, or maybe you've experienced that at some point close to home for you or in your own schools. So very challenging issue here. We had a lot of resources posted. Just a couple notes on that as I'm going through the discussion forums. I'm seeing some really thoughtful responses there. And again, please make sure to look at your comments for each of your assignments that I grade and submit to you, as well as your discussion forums, as that's where I'm going to pose some different thoughts and considerations for you, as well as feedback from your overall writing and synthesis. But in this topic, we had a lot of resources shared with these articles, and I didn't get a chance to read through everybody's yet, so I will get that done as soon as possible. But again, I want to be really thorough in my comments to you and my feedback to you, just to, again, get you thinking about these topics. So one of the things I noticed, there were some people who are commenting about the articles being challenging to read through. I know that that's the case, and I can certainly relate to you there as well. But just keep in mind, this is part of the content of this course, and it is really integral that we do read through all those resources, and we thoroughly take that in, because it shows how schools can be impacted, as well as then the political landscape, as well as then society. So that's really what we're going for here, is a lot of these issues that affect all points of schools and society. And school violence is one of those unfortunate ones. And so how do we fix that? Again, we're not looking to solve this issue here in this course. Looking to have just a really good discussion around it, and maybe share some perspectives on what could be some possible solutions, and bringing those conversations back to your own setting. So again, so far what I have read in this discussion forum and the posts and responses, been really insightful. Excellent job integrating sources. I'm very, very pleased with what I'm seeing, as well as getting me thinking about it too. So I appreciate your perspectives on that. You'll see that I moved down the autoethnography assignment into week 3 now. So in week 3, we're focusing on democracy in education. It ties back in the readings from week 1. You're going to find some of these resources to be rather outdated, if you will. However, the reason why I include is I think they're very quality, and I think it's a pretty timeless idea, as well as showing how even though some of these ideas are quote unquote outdated, they can still have some really powerful meaning and hold a lot of value and merit in today's society and classroom. So give these resources a look and a watch, and just keep that perspective in mind that we're just sharing on different topics here, and even though some of them are going to be from 1953, as you'll see, just bear with me, and I think you'll find some really good insight there, as well as some things to bring into your classroom and consider as well. So final comments from week 2, we had the This I Believe that was due, and that was a recording. There were several people having some difficulty getting that posted on time or getting the links to work. So just a quick note on future assignments. And again, I'm going to highlight this autoethnography. That's a big one that can sometimes cause some challenges for folks in the past. Make sure you keep working on that. And if you do, if the technology piece is challenging for you, this is an online technology-based course. I am looking to stretch your capabilities there too, to benefit you in this course, as well as bring some different ways to use technology into presentations in your classroom, professional presentations to colleagues and whatnot as well. So if any of this technology is challenging, please get that work done early, submit that right away, ask questions if you have that, but you really got to be proactive with that work, so that way we get it done on time and there's not any problems. So as always, if there's anything that you need, please let me know. Otherwise, have a great rest of the week. I'll get those discussion forums graded as fast as I can for you. Again, read those comments for some insightful feedback, and I will be in touch. Thanks.